Okay, so I started this while I was at work, but now I'm hoping to get a little bit done. I haven't ever really drawn skeletons before, so this is going to be a difficult task for me. I'm already making a little progress, as you can see. It's the Hasanlu Lovers, because that's been something that I've really been interested in as of late. But yeah, I'll be playing some music. Here's some of the stuff that I'll be using. So yeah. Let's get into it. Hello, you lovely people. So today, like I said, I was at work and I decided to draw these two lovers. I like to believe that they are lovers. I know not everyone thinks that, but that's what I choose to believe. Okay, let me live in my fantasy. Yeah. I forgot to mention, it is currently 5:23. I might actually have to stop. I haven't gotten far, but I might have to stop because I think my dad is home, so he's probably gonna want me to study the flashcards with him. Yay, trying to go into the Air Force. I'm picking it back up at 5:30. I'm not studying. Don't tell my recruiter. Okay, so I take little random breaks in between the videos to basically talk about whatever is happening. But yeah, continuing on. So when I had originally found them, it was like midnight and I was crying my eyes out at this. It really just made me upset. I don't know why. Probably because of how much you could tell that they were in love. No idea. But I really did love it. So the next day while at work, I decided to draw them. This is a wonderful song and it's kind of making me sad, especially with this. Gosh, why did I have to do like so much guts? Anyways, continuing on. So a little history on these two lovers right here. So I'm pretty sure that they were found in like 1970 or something. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of difficulty right here because the hand isn't very defined, and like I said, I am not the best at drawing skeletons. Anyways, yes, they were found in 1973 and they were on display until 1980s or somewhere around there in the Pennsylvania somewhere university of something. Yeah. I'm very upset that I was not alive at that point in time to have witnessed that because I genuinely would have loved to have seen that like in person because oh my gosh, I think my heart would have shattered. But as I said, they were found in 1973. At first they thought that it was a male and a female, so they believed that the right skeletal remains were male and the left ones were female. But in 2017, oh my gosh, was I just freaking out there? I just noticed that, okay, so right here, there's supposed to be one more finger, okay? And it goes like right here, but it connects right there. Obviously, the finger's not that freaking long. I'm gonna cry. Anyways, in 2017, this man, I don't really know his name, I can put it on the screen, but he had actually did this isotope analysis, I'm pretty sure it was, to determine the gender of the left skeletal remains, because even though that they thought that it was female, they weren't entirely sure. The remains were giving mixed signals, as does a lot of things. Anyways, so the isotope analysis had determined that these remains were in fact male. And the only reason that they had even considered these remains being female was the fact that there's a part of the pelvis that was wider than it should have been, you know, because for whatever reason, I don't know the scientific reasoning, so don't ask me, but oh, there's my cat. Yep, hello. Women tend to have this wider bit while men have this like smaller bit. I don't know, like, I can't even begin to tell you where that is on the pelvis, but this skeletal remain had a wider one, so they had believed initially that it was female, but alas, he is a he. They're both males, so the right one is somewhere between the ages of 19 to 22, I think it said, and then the left remains, he is somewhere between the ages of 25 and 30, I think it said. No, 30 to 35, oh my gosh. When these lovers were first originally found, oh, I'm doing a little dancey break, okay. Alright, I'm being a little dramatic. I think I was listening to Panic at the Disco. I think the lyrics kind of hit with the drawing, I think is what was happening. I have no idea what's going on in this area right here. It's right there on this area. No idea, but it's currently 6:09, taking a break. And now I'm showing you what I had for dinner. Yeah, that was great. Anyways, as I was saying, when these lovers were first initially found, they were dubbed the Hasanlu Lovers. Yup. I might be pronouncing that wrong. If I am, I apologize. But yeah, as I said, they're not on display anymore, which is really sad. I would do anything to see them. And I was okay when I first found out that they were moved. I was crying, I was distraught, I was showing everyone that they had been moved. I cried to my friend, I was like, they moved them. It just really made me upset, and I was crying my eyes out. So, yeah. It's still kind of upsetting that they moved these lovers, because they died in this embrace, and it's so, like, meaningful. Like, they loved each other that much, and then here come archaeologists. Oh, I'm dancing again. Why am I dancing? Okay. And then here come archaeologists, and they move them. They move these lovers, and these lovers are no longer together in death, and it's just really distraught. Not the right word. Okay, anyways. Okay, so I started drawing at 6:45. I started drawing again after I was done eating. It is 6:57. I lost that progress because it didn't record. I'm so sad. But here's updated. This is where I'm gonna stop. I messed up on the ribs and now I'm frustrated. So, stopping. Alrighty, well, that concludes the first part. Here is what I ended up finishing tonight. Obviously, this is a part 1. I don't know when I'll be posting a part 2. I don't even know how many people this will reach. So, yeah. Now, here's a side-by-side of the two of them. My dad actually pulled out a caliper, and apparently my measurements are almost exact for that neck, which really shocked me because I don't use any measurements. But yeah, that kind of surprised me there. So, like I said, I will be posting a part 2, And if you somehow see this, I hope you would give it a like and give me some feedback. Yeah, in the next part, I'll talk more about my drawing experience and how that has affected my life, I guess. Thank you. Good night.